Welcome backstage at Free Radio Live 2015, where I'm joined now by Jess Glynne. Hello.
Hello.
An amazing few years, I suppose, for you. I remember, you coming in as Jess Glynne as a collaboration artist as opposed to a solo thing. I think it was 6 number ones I read.
Yeah,
amazing.
mad, yeah.
How's it been for you?
It's been amazing. I mean, so surreal and such a crazy time since I saw you, back then, 2 years ago. But yeah, it's amazing. I've got my album out and, I'm well into the campaign and I'm loving it.
But it's great to have you here. What has been the highlight for you over the last, say, 2 years?
I think the highlight is having my album out. How amazing is that? That's like a dream come true.
That is the one thing I suppose you've been working towards throughout this whole time.
Yeah, exactly. And to actually sit here and go, wow, my album's out, that's just, yeah.
And to think when you say 6 number ones is an incredible feat.
Yeah.
What was the moment when it hit you that,
I think it's 5, it's not 6 number ones, is it?
Oh, I may have made that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to add on another one. It's only 5 number ones, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you a bonus one.
Thank
but
you.
What was the moment when it hit you then that, you've gone from maybe someone who just collaborated on tracks then to someone who's doing so successfully on your own?
I think it's the most amazing thing, really. Being a part of someone else's song and, Rather Be, for example, what a phenomenal excess to be a part of. And, that's like something I will forever hold with me. And, Rather Be now feels like as much my song as it is theirs. But, when you're doing your own music that's about your journey and, focused on where you're going as an artist, there's nothing, better, honestly. Yeah, it's amazing.
And everywhere I go, I hear your music. Is that surreal for you? Do you have that as well?
Yeah, it's a bit weird, yeah. I was at the airport yesterday and some shop, where was it? I was in Heathrow and they were blasting out Don't Be So Hard on Yourself. And I was walking past just it was a bit weird. Very strange, very, very strange.
You did a phenomenal performance a few weeks ago, I think it was, at the MTV Europe Music Awards.
Thank you.
What was that like for you? Is that another moment that you
Terrifying.
go, wow, this is as far I've come?
That was terrifying and amazing, yeah, to be on, a respected award ceremony performing. Wow. Yeah, I was very, very nervous that day, I have to say.
And doing a medley as well was...
Yeah, it was quite intense.
I was thinking...
Jumping from song to song, emotion to emotion. Yeah, mad.
And you're back performing, as we say, at the Genting Arena for Free Radio Live. Do you really like performing in Birmingham? Because you've done so many gigs around here.
I do. The crowds here are amazing. I love it.
I want to mention to you about collaborations. Obviously, as we say, you sort of started off there.
Yeah.
Is there any plans to do any future collaborations with anyone, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's always new ventures that I'm discovering and, kind of digging around. I think at the moment it's mainly about my campaign and what I want to bring to my album and bring to the songs that are on there. So if that's, bringing someone in, then yeah, I'll do that.
No, I was just going to mention, I had Sigma here earlier and they were very keen to chat to you. So maybe we can set something up backstage or something.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll sort something out. We'll take credit for that, definitely. And I know you've been working with Little Mix as well. You worked with them on the last album. And I know you've done that for a while now. Is that a nice thing to be able to go off and do that as something different as opposed to just doing your stuff?
It's so cool to be able to sit with another artist and, jump into another emotion, for someone else. And tell someone else's story. That's amazing, yeah.
And you really get on with those girls as well, I know.
Yeah, they're so lovely, so lovely. How can you not?
Yeah. And the most surreal thing I think I found out of all of this, despite the number ones and all that, is a terrifying experience of having throat surgery a while back. What was that like for you going through all that, knowing the success that you've had and what you were hoping to go and do the album, etc.? That
was terrifying. It happened at such a crazy time and no one wants to go through that. That's my career, that's my everything. And, being told by a doctor you have to have an operation and take 8 weeks out, right before your album's about to come, that's a really, really horrible thing that I went through. But you know what, it was the best thing I could have ever done. And my voice is better than ever. It's, I'm in a situation now where I've got more knowledge about what, how to look after myself, which is better. Because actually, I don't say yes to everything and I can't say yes to everything and I can't do as much as, I was asked to before, because otherwise I'll end up back at square one where I was on an operating table, which I don't want to be again. So
And I've chatted to you many times, and I know you're a very chatty person. Being told
Yeah.
to stay silent for about 2 weeks
3
must have been
weeks.
a nightmare.
3 weeks of no talking was horrible.
Well, it's great to have you back.
Thank
Great
you.
to have you performing on
Can't
Free
wait.
Radio Live. Have a great night.
All right, thank you so much.
Thanks.